Whoopi Goldberg has demanded producers to let her finish her long rant during a recent episode of The View. Earlier during Wednesday's episode of The View, the show's panelists discussed some of the candidates for the presidential election. They each shared their thoughts on who was in the running. Sunny Hostin also had a legal note to read live on air, but Whoopi and crew were getting a little rowdy. At one point, the discussion elevated to shouting as Whoopi and Alyssa Farah Griffin started talking about former President Donald Trump. That prompted Whoopi to kick her rant into overdrive. "I was the one that said to the table, 'This guy's gonna win,' because I saw what people were doing. I saw how they were drinking them up," Whoopi said of Trump. Alyssa began to respond, but Whoopi continued. "I know she's got a legal note, but I'm gonna finish my thing, okay?" she said in the middle of her tirade while talking to a producer off-screen. She wound down during the discussion and finished her thoughts quickly. Then the other panelists discussed the topic further as Whoopi continued to raise her voice and rant once more. Sunny had to keep waiting to read from her note. "I'm sorry, you have a note," she said to Sunny Hostin, who was going to present a legal note as part of the conversation. Finally, the table moved on, and Sunny was able to get to her topic. Recently, Whoopi seemingly creeped out some of her fans with a new social media post. Whoopi appeared to have gotten carried away with the new talking cactus toy that is trending online. Whoopi, 68, shared on her Instagram account a video of her interacting with cacti. The two talking cactus toys on her kitchen counter were made to mimic whatever sound it picked up. It also lights up and wiggles when it picks up sound. Every time the View host spoke, the toys repeated what she said. Whoopi used the exchange as the butt of her joke, which centered around the comedian being interrupted by the cacti that imitated her whenever she talked. "I just made the biggest mistake of my life," Whoopi said in a serious tone as the toy copied. "You see anything you say, they just do this." She then commanded the toys to say hello and good night. The award-winning actress then proceeded to converse with the toys. "Whose idea was this?" Whoopi captioned her post. Fans discussed Whoopi's video in the post's comment section. While many found it funny, some found it out of touch. One fan called it creepy. Another added, "That is so bizarro. Recent backlas." Lately, fans have been calling out Whoopi for her seemingly concerning behavior. She irked fans with a bad habit that often rears its ugly head on the morning show. Last Wednesday, the Chew host, Chef Carla Hall, prepared bite-sized meals for the View hosts, giving them something to eat while on air. Not only was the View set filled with Thanksgiving decorations, but Carla made them some dishes inspired by the upcoming holiday. Some of the dishes she prepared for the TV stars were grilled cheese sandwiches with a kale pesto sauce and butternut squash arancini. Carla paired the appetizers with a non-alcoholic apple cider Cosmo drink. The ABC personalities managed not to chew while their mouth was full, except for Whoopi. A few times throughout the show, the legendary comedian spoke after taking a large bite of food. Many of the View fans were up in arms with Whoopi's improper etiquette. "Close your mouth." "Good morning, fam. I guess Whoopi's gonna be talking with food in her mouth for an hour, facepalm emoji. #TheView, one fan tweeted. Another added, "Whoopi talking with her mouth full, of course." A third fan complained, "Whoopi and food on set are a deadly situation. #TheView. Anyway, everyone #we_the crew enjoy your #Thanksgiving weekend. Take a little time to enjoy #TheView." A fourth person noted, "I just told my mom that she was chowing down." Someone else called Whoopi a mess.